What is poppin', people, and welcome back to another tattoo tips video. But guys, before we start this video, could somebody please tell me how a former UFC welterweight champion does not know how to let his hands go? Jesus Christ, that was painful. I've been in your words. Yeah, guys, I watched the Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul fight, and yeah, that was eventful, or not, but you know, moving straight on into the video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about sponsorships in tattooing, and are they worth it? So guys, without further ado, because I got told off for saying a Jew, someone in the comments, so that is for you, sunshine. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So guys, first what you've got is you have got two types of sponsorship. You've got the sponsorship from big brands and you've got the sponsorship from little brands. Now, what's the difference, you ask? Well, let me tell you. So guys, let's go with the big brands first. If you are looking for sponsorship from Bishop, FK Irons, Inkjector, Silverback, Electrum, all these big companies. Now what these companies have in common is that they have already made a name throughout the tattoo industry for themselves. So when it comes to getting sponsorship by the bigger brands, they are generally just looking for artists that are really good at the craft, and artists that have been using their product for a long time, and you know, they have seen that support that they have been getting from their artists. They generally don't need you to push a product for them. Now sometimes they may need you to push out a new machine or a new stencil solution or something like that, and in that case they will use their sponsored artists to test these products and then generally give feedback to the company and to their audience, you know, to let people know that this new product is releasing. Then in that case the bigger brands do get more marketing via their artists, but generally the bigger brands are already established enough to not need the marketing so much, and they will strictly just support the artists that they like and who has been supporting them. These bigger brands may also be providing you with new machines, and they can afford to give away new machines because, you know, they're making millions. So if they need to give a new machine to an artist, then other artists see that and see that the artist has been given a machine from a specific company, and they start chasing that. So they think that sponsorship is the end all of something in tattooing to chase because they want all the free shit. Let's be honest, we want free shit. Artists want free shit. However guys, then you've got the smaller companies. Now the smaller companies need to get their name out. It's as simple as that. If you start a new product, a new brand, then they need to get their name out throughout the industry because they are competing with the big brands that are already up there. So what they tend to do is they tend to sponsor multiple, sometimes 50, 60, 70 artists to push their product out for them. Now in return, all you get for that is a little bit of a discount. Now this discount may not be a lot, it may be like 10, 15, 20% even. But these smaller brands are using artists to push out their name. So essentially, the smaller brands are coming off better than what you are. So for that 10 or 15% discount, they're getting free publicity throughout the entire industry to push their brand forward. And to me, with the amount that it costs for actual marketing, 15% isn't enough. So in that case, sponsorship really wouldn't be worth it. I mean, it's not like they've also got a big following because they're a brand new company. So it's not like that you are getting any marketing off the back of them by them sharing your work on, say, Instagram and Facebook and stuff. But what will happen is that because their name is throughout all these sponsorships and throughout these artists, and every single one of these artists is sharing their work, their Instagram and their socials will grow exponentially while yours will stay relatively low. Like, it won't stay low, but you won't get any growth off the back of that new company. But they will receive growth off of you because your following is generally other tattoo artists. Now, obviously, you may get like clients following you and potential clients following you and tattoo enthusiasts following you, but generally your following is other tattoo artists. So it's pushing their brand out to all these also. Now, for a 10% discount, does that really seem worth it? Not really, no. Because they have grown off the back of you and you have not grown off the back of them. Whereas with a bigger brand, it's give and it's take. If you are sponsored by a big company like FKN's or Injector or Bishop or Sun Machine, they have the following, they push you out. In return, you push them out. You know, there's a little bit more incentive with the bigger brands to get sponsored by these bigger brands. There's way more incentive. So unless these little brands are offering you a substantial discount, then don't take the sponsorship. As much as you want the sponsorship and you want the feeling of being a sponsored artist, do not take them up, because they will gain much more from you than you will from them. So guys, should you approach companies, should you approach these big machine companies or the brands that you're using for sponsorship? No, you shouldn't. All you are doing is wasting your time. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands of artists message companies, big companies, for sponsorship, and you're probably not going to get a response. Sponsorship comes down to what the company can benefit from you. But you also need to realize what you can benefit from that company before taking up any single sponsorship. You know, you may also get sponsorships that are exclusive. Like, these want you to just use one product and their product, and you are not allowed to use any other product or they're gonna bing you off. So is sponsorships worth it? Absolutely. Sponsorships are worth it in certain situations. However, guys, it is about picking the correct sponsorship for you and what you can gain from that sponsorship. You have to play the game. It's as simple as that. Do not let companies use you. Make sure you can benefit from that company that has offered sponsorship or that you are chasing. You know, being sponsored is something you can work towards, guys, and it is a realistic goal to have. And if you want to get sponsored, just to say that you've been sponsored, then go ahead. But the benefits need to outweigh the cons. You know, guys, I am sponsored, and this is not to knock companies sponsoring people or smaller companies or anything like that. But I'm sponsored, but my sponsor is such a cool guy, and I have a personal relationship with my sponsor, and I know that if I went to my sponsor and I needed something, he could provide that. And he knows that when I'm putting out my Instagram posts or Facebook posts and I'm putting sponsored by, it's mutual, guys. It's mutual. It's a mutual relationship, and that's what you want in a sponsorship. Jesus Christ, guys, that's like 2 videos where we are keeping it real. Like, I need to get back to doing some good videos where it's just like upbeat, you know, like actually showing you guys stuff. But unfortunately, guys, I can't do that all the time. This channel is about every single aspect of tattooing, so I feel that I need to approach every single aspect of tattooing with these videos. So I'm sorry again if this is like coming across as a little bit of a downbeat video or something like that. Like, I just feel that you guys need to know this information. I've been in the industry for too long not to let the newer guys and people like a few years in know what's gonna come their way. Anyway, guys, that is all for today. I hope you have enjoyed the video. I hope that you've learned something. Don't forget, guys, there is a tattoo tips playlist. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification to get notified every time I upload a new video just like this one. But guys, I shall see you all in the next one.